Hi, this is Erica. I said I'd do the raspberry and apple jelly as well. So I basically cooked this up to the same level the blackcurrant and blackberry, and apple was. So we're at the stage now to pour it so you can see the difference in colour. So this was raspberries and apple peels. So I used the apples to do the blackberry and apple, and this one here is the raspberry and apple peel. So you can see it's a lighter colour. Now, I can show you when I finish filling these a jar of the blackberry and apple, so you can see the difference in colour. Now really this cost very little to make. It was just the sugar and the apples I had from my trees and the raspberries I had from my bushes here. So basically the only thing I really paid for was the sugar and the jars, that was it. So a little bit of electric, but you can see this one is a lovely colour and the smell is just amazing. It just smells so fresh, like fresh berries. So I just put them on this old tea towel here. It's all stained, so I'm just using it to protect my counter. Now, we had the 6 pints of liquid after we drained it overnight through the muslin, and then for the 6 pints of liquid I added 6 pounds of sugar and the juice of a lime and a lemon, just because I had them here. I had a few limes and I had a few lemons left, so I just used one of each added to this to give it extra pectin. Now the apples do have a lot of pectin in them, so anything with apple usually it sets, but I just love to, I think it brings out more of the flavour of the berries when you use the lemon. Like if you ever cook fish and you put lemon with the fish, it makes it a nicer flavour. Or if you put a lemon when you're doing a Chinese stir fry, it makes the flavours come more, it just comes more noticeable, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this is the raspberry one, raspberry and apple jelly. And the one here in the centre, this is the blackberry and apple jelly. So you can see it's much darker than the raspberry and apple jelly. I just wanted to show you that one so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to just continue filling these here, and then I will put the lids on and I'll come back to you then. So I've got a few more jars here, so I'm just filling up these jars, and then I'll wipe the rims of the jars, and then I will put the lids on. So, and you can see you get an awful lot out of the 6 pints. You get a lot of jam or jelly. Now this will keep no problem from year to year, so if you make it this year you only have to really make it once, so it'll keep perfectly fine once all your jars are clean and everything is sterile when you're doing it. So I have one more big jar to fill, but I need both hands, so I'm going to just pause you for a second here. Now, so that's the jam, the jelly complete. That's the raspberry and apple jelly. And yesterday we did the blackberry and apple jelly. So there's loads of jars here, so I'm looking forward to trying that tomorrow. Now I'll show you on the saucer that you can see it's already set, but it's a lighter colour than the jam we had yesterday. That's the one from today, that's the raspberry and apple. And I'll show you a bit now of the blackberry and apple by comparison, so you can see the difference in colour. So that's the blackberry and apple, and that's the raspberry and apple. So 2 nice tasty jellies, and as I said, mix it in with yogurt, have it on bread, make jam tarts out of it, throw it in a sponge. If you want to have a hot drink, where you've got a child who's feeling a bit miserable, a little bit of that in a bit of warm water, hot water, just it just makes them smile and makes them happy. So give it a go. Tell me how what you think of it when you try it. This will keep, as I said, but I'm making it ahead of time because I wanted to have some for presents. And it's a really nice jam. Those ones there are going to sit there overnight, and then tomorrow I'll wash the sides of the jars again, and then I'll put the labels on so I know what it is, because when you make a few different variations of jam and you go to the cupboard and you open the cupboard, you don't know what you're eating. So it's a bit like lucky dip. So I just put the little labels on the lids so that I can see what it is, and then if you're giving it to someone as a present, you know what you're giving them. So there are the two jams again. That one there is the raspberry and apple. That one is the blackberry and apple jelly. So give them a try, see what you think, and let me know. Hope you like the videos. Thanks. Bye for now.